So y'all, I went to the library today, right? And I need to return some books. And as I was going in, there was a man. He was an older guy, I could tell that. And I figured, okay, maybe he just parked his car and he's coming in the middle of the parking area. But as I'm gonna back in, right? As I pull forward to back in, he starts looking at me. He starts coming towards me. And he has this look in his eye. And the first thing I'm thinking is, oh, he probably sees his car. He probably thinks I'm somebody else. It's an '04 Buick, older style. He's an older guy. He thinks I'm somebody else because people be thinking I'm somebody else all the time. I know somebody looks just like you or something. You look like somebody, so whatever. So he keeps looking at me even as I'm backing in, and he keeps coming towards the car, and he's looking like this, and he's walking like this. Steady looking at me. And then I back in, and he's still there. And he says, "You'll buy me something to eat?" And I said, "No, not right now." Just like that. Because I'm like, this isn't my side of town, And I'm like, oh, shoot. And he's steady looking. He has his stance like this. And I see he got his pants on, and he doesn't have a belt. He has something else holding it together. And I'm like, he's probably homeless, or is he singling me out? Because and I'm like, he's looking at me like that. He says, again, "Can you buy me something to eat?" And I'm thinking to myself, I'm looking for my intuition to pull up inside of me and tell me what to do. But I was like, no, not right now. But he stays by the car, and he keeps looking at me. So I get my purse. I said, should I just leave my purse on the inside and cover it up? But he's looking right through it. I don't have tinted windows. And I'm like, oh, shoot. I got my books in the back. I got my purse right here. I said, but if I don't get out, maybe I'll offend him, make him think that, oh, I'm judging him. Maybe he's homeless. I don't know. And I'm like, how can I deny him food? Should I reach in there and give him some money? But I'm like, I'm by myself. I'm not going to reach in my purse and give him money. If I had jeans and money in my pocket, maybe then. But I'm like, nah. He's too close to my car. Even when I'm trying to get out, he's still close, and he's looking, and he starts, and I'm like closing my door, but he's still there. And I open the back door, get all my books, close the door, and I lock the door 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, make sure, because I be pressing the wrong button sometimes. And then I was like, did I press the right button? After I did it 4 or 5 times. Then I'm walking inside of the library, and he walking too. He mumbling. I hope you won't try to put no curse on me. Honey. How you speak perfect English when you say you'll buy me something to eat, and then then the next minute you saying something else. So he goes into the library as well, but he just goes in. There's 2 parts. You walk into the library, you can go into bathrooms, and I think there's another room over there. So I'm going in that door, and I'm going to the next door. I'm like, why is he following me in there? But then he stays. He doesn't go inside the library, and then I'm putting my books in one by one because I'm trying to see what is he doing. Maybe he's going to the bathroom, but he ends up sitting outside the door. And what I want to see is, if he is going to ask a man or somebody else the same thing, because I find it happens sometimes that some people, they're asking you for something, but they're only asking certain people. If you're a man and you're coming to me and you're asking me for money, or you're asking me to feed you, and if I say no, but when a man is in the parking lot that passes right by you, you don't even ask him. I feel like you're targeting me. And I was like, is this man targeting me? His eyes was zoned in on me. I mean, if this was a zombie thing and I was going to get bit, I would have had to fight his tail. But when I say he was zoned in on me. And I wish I could have recorded it, but I didn't think about it at the time. What are you mumbling? Don't be trying to mumble jumble me. Don't be trying to put no curse on me. Don't try to do none of that. No, that ain't going to happen, because I'm going to return it to sender. Don't try me. But he sat out there for a while, and I don't know if he was waiting for me to come out, because I seen other people come in, but he didn't say anything to them. I'm thinking he's a local person, and I didn't smell any alcohol on him. But when I got to a certain part coming into the library, sometimes some of these plants have a certain smell, but it also smells like somebody had been smoking. And I'm going to say it wasn't him, because maybe I would have smelled it when he was closer to me, but for some reason when I was walking a certain spot and the wind blew a little bit, I smelled it in that particular area. And I'm looking around like, what's that smell? Why do I smell that here? And I said, you know what? It's probably the plants. I don't know. I'm just going to say it was the plants. So yeah, that was my little experience at the library. And I don't even know if I was wrong for not, getting the man something to eat. If somebody's hungry, you got to feed him. And I thought, what if he's an angel and trying to help me out, give me a blessing or something? And I missed it. I kept thinking about that. When I went outside, I didn't see the man anymore. But I stayed in there a while for for like 30 minutes on purpose. And then I was going to ask the people on the inside, is he a familiar person here? Like outside the library? But I didn't want anybody to think that he was harassing me. He didn't harass me. He just asked me a couple times and mumbo jumbo and followed me. But yeah, I sure enough was looking coming out their library. If they had a camera on me, they don't see my head swiveling back and forth, my eyes looking out. I'm looking all around everywhere. Is he over there? Is he over there? You know, where did he go? So yeah, I think about that and just hope that I made the right decision. You know, not to, you know, get out any money right when he was there, because you just don't know. Just don't know. If there was like a truck right across the street that sold food, I wouldn't mind walking over there and giving him some food, buying him some food, but I didn't want to give him any money. He didn't ask for any money at the same time, but I didn't know where the closest food place was either. I think there's one down the road, but the easiest thing would have been just to give him money for him to get himself something to eat, because he probably knew where the food place was better than I did. Yeah.